Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before I jump into this video and start talking about anything, I'd first like to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button and leave a like on this video. That would help me out a lot. That would help this channel out a lot. But aside from that, let's jump into this video. Today, I want to talk about the Boston Celtics. Now, obviously, the Boston Celtics have been the best team, well, the best team in the NBA the whole year, right? Their best player, Jayson Tatum, is currently in MVP talks, and some say he doesn't deserve it, but I'm going to get into that later. Today, I want to focus on a team as a whole. The Boston Celtics, when you look at them, right, on paper and the way that they're playing, they clearly have the best starting five. They have the best roster in the NBA. It's a very well-built NBA team, right? They got Jayson Tatum, Haylen Brown, Jrue Holiday they acquired from the Bucks last year, and then the big piece changer was Kristaps Porzingis. They've managed to win over 50 games this year, and they are clearly the number one seed in the NBA right now. But what if I told you I don't buy them, right? I just don't buy into this Boston Celtics team. Now, it's not coming from a place of hate, although I don't like most Boston sports teams. But this team in particular, why don't I buy this team? Because the Boston Celtics, for a number of years now, have been disappointing. I want to take you guys back to before 2022, before they made the NBA Finals. Prior to that season, this current Boston Celtics team, well, this iteration of it with Jayson Tatum being the number one guy, had only made one conference championship. And that was the year that Kyrie Irving was on there. It was 2018, but Kyrie Irving was hurt and he didn't play the whole year. After that, they were a constant first or second round playoff exit, right? They were constantly in the playoff. They were constantly good in the regular season. Haylen Brown, Jayson Tatum did their thing. They were constantly good in a regular season, but they never quite got the job done. And actually, leading up to the 2022 season, where they made the finals, there were talks of breaking the two up, breaking Jayson Tatum and Haylen Brown up, because these guys had been playing with each other for almost 7 years now, and they had nothing to show for. And finally, in 2022, they broke through and they made the NBA Finals. Now, I think they made the NBA Finals because of their coach, the coach that they had at the time. I think the Boston Celtics will forever regret getting rid of Ime Udoka. Ime Udoka was the perfect coach for both Jayson Tatum and Haylen Brown, and the young guys that were on there, Marcus Smart, and everybody else were on there. He got the most out of them. He got them to play defense hard. That year they made the NBA Finals, they were a pretty good defensive team. Like, he didn't let anybody slack off on defense. He pushed them to their utmost best. And I think a coach like that is what Jayson Tatum and Haylen Brown needs. You don't need to break them up. They were on the verge. They were literally 2 games away from finally having it all, winning it in 2022. But unlucky for them, they were up against the Golden State Warriors. And you can never really just bet the Golden State Warriors out, right? They've shown that they can go the distance. They can go to the finals, right? But they quite haven't gotten over the hump. And I think had they kept Ime Udoka, they would have been even scarier than they are right now. And that's going to lead me to my point here, which is that the current head coach of the Boston Celtics, Joe Mazulla, who was an assistant, by the way, to Ime Udoka, just isn't the right coach for this team. I know on the surface, it looks like they're a good team and that they are a favorite for the NBA Finals. Actually, when the season opened up, they were the favorite above the Denver Nuggets to be the NBA champions. But I don't buy it, right? They are sitting at the top of the league right now as the first seed, and I don't buy what I'm seeing. Why? Because I think they are a good team, but I don't think they're built for the playoffs. Why? Because every single opportunity that they've had to show me that these guys can bang with the best of them, right? And the standard I'm holding them to is the Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns, a fully healthy Phoenix Suns and a fully healthy Lakers team, right? Those are the teams that I'm really holding, them accountable to. And then also you want to throw in the mix there a fully healthy Philadelphia 76ers team with Joel Embiid. They were really, really good before he got hurt. All right, the Boston Celtics might not have the first seed if Joel Embiid doesn't get hurt this season, right? And if you want to throw in there, if the Milwaukee Bucks can just tweak a few things, the Milwaukee Bucks. So those 5 teams are by and large, the favorite contenders for the championship this year. And every single time that the Boston Celtics have played against these teams, right? If those teams are healthy, they haven't fared well. They've had ample time to show me they've got what it takes. For